Hello boys and girls, so this is a interesting edition. We're gonna talk about some luggage, primarily about this Tumi Mason duffel bag. Sometimes there's like more words included, but basically if you just search Tumi Mason, this is the one that's gonna come up. And the reason I wanted to talk about this one is, I really like it, and I just saw it because, I'm a fan of Tumi brand. I have some other products as well. I have this, backpack that I use for travel and for whatever I need. I also have, this like a sling. If you guys into slings, this is very useful. Also from Tumi, and you can change it to the left or right hand carry, whatever works for you. And then I saw this duffel and I thought this is really cool, and I started researching this, and it doesn't really have any videos of it on YouTube. There's one guy that's actually talking about this bag, and his one is blue. Tumi currently has two colors on their website, this black one and the blue one, like navy blue, dark blue. There's also, if you look online, there's like this goofy gray with like a blue stripe across and like blue accents, and it's also blue lining inside, but I didn't go for that one. It's not on the original Tumi website, so I don't know about that one. I went for the black. That's the one I like. And let's just talk about this. So I'm really impressed with this bag. I like how it looks. One of the things that I really like is its size. So this is not a huge bag. It's really not. So if you compare it to like this Thornhill backpack, right? And I did some, I did some photos. I sent it to my girlfriend, and she said, "Oh, this duffel looks smaller than the backpack." It's not smaller, it's not larger by a ton, but it is a little bigger probably than a backpack, but not by much. So it's got this really compact size. And some people, like if you go online and you start looking at the reviews of this bag, a lot of people are complaining, oh, it doesn't fit much. It's not a big bag, and it is true. And it's not a big bag, and that's what I like about this bag, the compact nature of this bag. So another thing you want to consider is, Tumi is really good at like organization. So, and that's, that's the reason for the video, because you can't really know like how it's organized if you just go on their website, because it's just going to show you some really nice pictures of the outside, but you're not going to know all the pockets, all the way it's organized. I actually, what I did is, it arrived kind of in a crumbled fashion, so I stuffed a bunch of paper inside, just to give it like a proper shape. But let's take the paper out and we will continue. So I took all the paper out from the bag, and now you can see the bag in its glory. And let me just show you the compartments of this bag, and I think they are really cool. So first of all, the carry system, you can carry it by the handles like this, and they are, easily, you can just, clamp them together like so. But also you have this shoulder strap over here. It's kind of like a perfect size shoulder strap, and the good thing about the way this bag is made, there is a clamp over here, and you just unclamp it like so. And if you're not using a shoulder strap, there are these pockets on its sides where you can just go ahead and tuck away the pieces of the shoulder straps. And if you look inside, like you can reach deep inside, and it's also like a secondary pockets over here. So it's not just gonna hold this strap, but which is a good thing that it's gonna do that. But you know, if you need an extra place to store something discreetly, you can also use this pocket for some things. Same way on the other side, you know, you can just go ahead and kind of like fold this and completely hide it in this pocket over here, right? Goes completely in, you know, you cannot see it if you're not looking. So, and then it's like this, right? So you got this duffel. In front, you have this address tag, right? This is the monogrammed decal that Tumi is famous for. You can take it to the Tumi store and they will monogram some initials. I choose not to do that because I don't want the strangers to know my initials. But this is a nice feature and it's kind of like a signature look of Tumi. If you see this anywhere, you know, that means it's Tumi. And that's how people, like at the airport or somewhere, you know, you look around, you see who's got Tumi and who doesn't. So this is the main kind of like a pocket out front, and it's got all the regular bells and whistles of Tumi, which is like this keychain. It's stylized in Tumi style. It's kind of squarish. It's got a carabiner for the keys, and it says Tumi. It's got your Tumi tracer right over here. A Tumi tracer is a system where if you lose this bag, somebody can bring it to Tumi anywhere around the world and they will find you and they will ship you your bag. And also you can see there are pockets here, 2 pockets, nothing to them. They have a little bit of leathering over here just to strengthen the top, but nothing else. Overall it's very padded, and that completes this main kind of outside pocket. Another thing is Tumi sells you attachments that you can attach to the front. Some of them are like, you know, like the toiletry bag or like a water bottle or anything like that. And it uses these loops on the outside, which you have maybe these ones as well. And you can attach some extra things to your bag. I personally think that's kind of silly. I'm not gonna attach like extra things to my outside bag to make it look like, I don't know, maybe more tactical or anything like that. The less tactical your bag looks, the better, especially if you are a tactical person and you might be a dangerous person. You don't want your bag to look tactical at all. That completes this section right here. Now, this is a duffel / gym bag for me, at least. And the reason I bought it is there's this really nice side compartment for your shoes. So the way that works is you have a compartment over here that does not interfere with what's inside. Let's say if you put your shoes or your workout clothes that are smelly or wet or anything like your laundry, you know, you don't want it to interfere with what's inside because it might be dirty, it might be wet, it might be smelly, it might be something like that. So you have this compartment over here. It's being clasped by a retention strap. So you unclasp the retention strap and you have all this space which you can go ahead and put your workout clothes, your laundry, or your workout shoes. So just to give you a quick idea, I got some workout shoes on right now. So these ones are gonna fit nicely in here, right? They're gonna go in here like so, and then you can close it and you have that taken care of, and it doesn't interfere with what's inside. Of course, it's going to take some of that space away from what you would normally have in here, right? So you have to plan for that. Now, another thing is Some people say, you know, oh, this compartment takes all the space inside. The thing is, the space inside is your space. So you can decide how you want to use it. You want to use it as a space inside, as this space. It's up to you how you want to divide it. It will contract, you know, to the shape of whatever you put over here. So you can use the rest in whichever fashion you prefer. Now, inside you have over here probably like a zippered compartment. It could be used for maybe for like documents or something like that. And I'm gonna take the shoes out right now. And I'm gonna contract this compartment. And again, there's a nice retention strap that's clipped very easily. And you can forget about that. I think that's very useful. All right, so you have all this space over here. And you decide, is that a lot of space? Is that not a lot of space? This is how much space I need. This is the bag I wanted. And it performs to my liking, to the way I want to use it. So over here you have a zippered compartment with probably like for papers. It's not padded or anything. And then there is another pocket over here. And that takes care of the whole main compartment over here. Now you have this Tumi decal that just talks about Tumi, you know, like it comes with all Tumi products, like so. This is padded. Everything is padded besides like the pockets inside. So over here on top, you have these two nylon straps. Not really sure, maybe that's just for decoration, or sometimes maybe you can pick it up like so. Now, on this side, we also have a pocket, and this one is padded. I'm not sure exactly how you want to use it, but it's got some nice padding. It's got an extra pocket in here, so like extra organization. You can decide what you're gonna put where. And then this wouldn't be Tumi if they did not include a nice computer slot over here in the back. So Tumi is famous for including like a laptop compartment, and that's in the back right here. And that's gonna be this slot right here in the back. It's padded, so your computer will remain safe. However, I just want to mention that with this bag, it's not meant for a very large laptop. In fact, this is my 14-inch Alienware, but keep in mind 14-inch is just the screen, so it's got like this extra thing over here. So Alienware is famous for like this cooling mechanism over here, so it actually carries like a 16-inch. And this is advertised as if it's a like a PC, it's up to 15-inch. If it's a MacBook, it's up to 16-inch. So this 14-inch barely fits, just barely. But it does fit. I mean, it's not a problem until it is a problem, right? So it's not a problem for me. It fits, and I can close it, and it's in there, right? It's gonna keep this back part very straight, which is that really an issue? Not for me, not for me. So this is how it's gonna carry if I travel, right? And if I don't travel, if I just go in a gym, I'm not even gonna have this, right? I'm gonna have this compartment probably empty, and everything is gonna be inside, and probably shoes over here, you know, my like a gym card or anything like that in here, you know, that's how it's gonna be. Now, last thing I just want to show you really quick, how it sits on top of your carry-on bag. So this is how I normally travel. I have this carry-on Samsonite, which works for most carry-on situations. Of course, sometimes, you know, if the flight is too full, they will ask me to check it in, which is fine because it's like a hard shell. This one is Samsonite. Also, I want to mention that Tumi is owned by Samsonite, but this Samsonite, it costs like, I don't know, like I bought it on a sale for like 70 bucks. It's been years. I've used it extensively. It's cheap and it's really, really well built. Everything is working, all the zippers, all the compartments. There's not like a tear, not anything broken. Everything is working like day one. I'm really, really impressed with this. Now, this is $70. This bag is selling for $625, so totally different price range. But I just wanted to show you how this works normally. So Tumi always makes their products kind of work with your carry-on or your checked-in luggage. So you have this strap over here, and that's designed to attach to your carry-on. So it's got a button here which you can unclip like that, and that's gonna go over your handle here, and then you go ahead and clamp it in the back, and then you will have something like this, right, where it's gonna be securely attached. I guess if you really want to do something extra, you can like use the handles or something. I don't know. You don't really have to do it, but you can do this as well to keep it like even more attached if you decide to do that, right? But it will work just fine, just like this. Before this, I would use my backpack in this. Tumi always makes all their product kind of work together. So the backpack is attached kind of in a similar fashion. In fact, this works a little better than this. It's very like securely attached, right? It's not going anywhere. So this is attached a little more loosely, right? But at the same time, it's got this retaining, clasp over here. It's not going anywhere, it's not going anywhere, right? This is a ballistic nylon, which Tumi is famous for as well. Also, I want to mention, so Tumi is owned by Samsonite, but this is a company that's been around since 1975, and the guy who made it, in New Jersey, he was actually a guy who was on some like a Peace Corps tour in Peru, and Tumi actually means a ceremonial knife in Peru. So this is kind of knife related as well. So if you guys were disappointed that there are no knives in this video, there are knives. It's just kind of hidden in there. And the last thing, to really drive the point home and to show you how good this bag is, I'm gonna go ahead and show you, because Tumi uses ballistic nylon, which is very strong. It's supposed to protect you from puncturing, and I'm gonna puncture this bag really hard with this Benchmade Autocrat, and I'm gonna show you that nothing is gonna happen to the bag. Okay, if you guys are ready, 1, 2, no, I'm only kidding, sorry, I played a little joke on you. Of course, I'm not gonna do damage to my new bag. I just wanted to show you, and hopefully this video was useful for you guys. Thank you for watching.